Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, guys? It's Attack on Samurai, and welcome to my DPP global match against Sharow. So, Sharow is another really good DPP player, from what I've heard. Man, it's crazy. Like the whole time, like throughout all these global tournament games I've been having, I'm always matched with somebody that's really good. Like except for black and white so far, but everyone else though, every other meta so far, it's just been somebody good. But anyways, regardless, my opponent had a game one was actually a really good game. It was a very good game. But yeah, before we actually dive in though, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join my Discord Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more content on the channel. Also follow me on my Pokemino and check out my Smoker profile. All those links will be down in the description on this. So currently Gen 4 for me, I'd say is probably my, I want to say third favorite meta to play right now. It's definitely Gen 1. Like Gen 1 is probably second. Gen 3 is first, and then this is third for me. Right now anyway. It could change depending on how the ladder wants to treat me and how these games want to treat me. Definitely that second game changed my opinion. Not the second game for this, it was the second set. Anyways, let's dive in. So turn 1, he leads with Jirachi as I lead with my own Jirachi. So my own Jirachi is Choice Scarf, and I have a Fire Punch. He goes for the U-turn, and he goes Dougie, and I'm just like, oh no, this is horrible. This is horrible. My Jirachi's dead now. But I go for the Fire Punch and I burn it, so I'm able to live, which is hilarious because that's just what Jirachi does. Jirachi just BS's stuff. So I'm able to break through, fortunately for Jirachi. So keep in mind, this Jirachi is probably the most important mon in this whole game. I'm just going to let you know that right now. So I go into Bronzong as I'm able to take the Ice Beam. I'm guessing that this was a Calm Mind Clef. He goes Machamp as I go for the Rocks, which is horrible because that means this could sub right now if it wants to, or just Dynamic Punch, which he chooses to go for. So because he did that, he could just sub here for free or just punch me again. I hurt myself, goes for the payback, and it does a ton to me. So, you know, Lottie's just getting messed up right now. I go into Loom as he goes for the payback, doing Jack to me. So now what I can do is just Spore him. As he's going to go into Doug. But I think he predicts the Spore. Yeah, he does predict the Spore, and he's going to kill me with the Aerial Ace. So that is horrible for me. So goodbye, Balloon. I'm kidding. I actually live it. So I kill off the Doug, which is nice. Yeah, that burn helped me a ton. That burn helped me, like, a lot there. But yeah, Zapdos is in here now. I go on to Bronzong as he's going to go for the HP Ice on me, not doing Jack to me. So now what you can do is, actually, I go Breloom. That was actually the worst play I could have made there. I don't know why I went Breloom there. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let me talk. Why did I go Breloom there? Why did I go Breloom? I might have been predicting Thunderbolt, but it seemed like he was like 3 attack Zapdos. So yeah, that was actually the worst play I could have made. I didn't even peep it. That's actually the worst game I made this whole game. Actually, there's probably more, but that one right there, yeah, that was actually bad. I should have just boomed it. I should have boomed the Zapdos. So that was my fault. Very bad play on my part. He brings in the Machamp, but it doesn't matter. I'm not a fairy type in this generation, so Clef is just gonna get bodied by Dynamic Punch. So I'm forced to go into Bronzong as he's gonna go for the punch. It does over half. So yeah, this Bronzong is just gonna fall over now. So that's great. So actually no, I live, but then I hurt I don't hurt myself. I go for the HP Ice doing like 10%. So yeah, I do 10%, but then Bronzong is just dead now, and pretty much the Machamp is at 99. So I go Lottie now, and he can go for Jirachi. So he brings in the Jirachi as I go for the Recover, just to make sure that Lottie stays as healthy as possible. So now what I can do is go into Doug, as he's going to go for the Body Slam. He doesn't paralyze me, so I'm able to kill off the Jirachi, which is perfect. So Jirachi's dead, so we pretty much just, you know, like, what's it called? Take both our Jirachis, except, you know, well, not really, I have mine left. But he goes into Lottie, and he's going to start Calm Minding up, and I'm just like, oh no, this is not it. This is not it. So I have to Calm Mind with him. Even though he's, you know, ahead of me by a lot, he could just do it again, as I'm able to go for another one. So I pretty much just have to keep Calm Minding up, as he actually goes for the Roar. And that was definitely the best play he made right there. That was actually very cool. I go for the Screech. I went Screech because I know that I'm going to pressure him right now with the Jirachi. Because Jirachi is very stupid. I'm going to let you know this right now. It's very, very stupid. I go for the U-turn as I bring in Lottie again. And now what I'm trying to do with Latios is that I really want to try and Calm Mind up. If I can Calm Mind up, then I can really start breaking him down. I go for the T-Wave first, though. Again, I'm doing this for Jirachi, and I'm also doing this for Lottie, so that I can try to, like, break through still. So, he goes Clef as I go for the Reflect. So, he goes for the Reflect. Okay, I'm kidding. I actually didn't have Calm Mind on the set. I was wrong. So, he goes Clef now, and now I'm just like, okay, this is not it. I gotta go into somebody else as he's gonna go for the Machamp. And since I'm under a Reflect, I could actually take a Dynamic Punch pretty nicely, or at least better than I thought. So I do take it. I go for the Ice Beam and I break out of Confusion, which is great. So now all I can do is just try to weaken this Machamp as much as possible. He goes for the punch again. He really wants to make sure I hit myself, but I don't hit myself. I get the Ice Beam off, and that is very, very good because that means that Machamp is getting closer and closer to Dragon Pulse range, which is what I want. So Lottie comes in here. I go for the Pulse. Pulse does a lot. He can go for the payback, but not kill me. So Lottie is just going to live just barely. Goes for the Pulse. I am able to kill off the Machamp now. So that is perfect. That is just everything I needed to see. So Lottie's in here now. He's going to outspeed me, and he can go for the Dragon Pulse. And now it's Jirachi time. So Jirachi does what Jirachi does best. It flinches you down until you lose. That's how this mon works. So you go for the Iron Head, you get a crit, and then I flinch it. So that's just, you know, Jirachi at his finest. I go for the Iron Head again, and I do flinch it again. And that is going to be a dead Latios now. So there goes the Lottie. And now I have to hope that it can do the same thing to Clef, as that Clef is more defensively oriented. So it does 24%, but I do get the flinch. So I just have to, you know, like just keep hoping that Jirachi can cheese through, which it's going to be able to do against the Clef. So I do it again. And he actually breaks out this time, and he's able to recover. Then I do it again. He flinches again, and then I do believe that next turn I get a crit. I might be wrong though. It might be the next one. I think it was this one. I think it was this turn 44. I get the crit. Yeah, I get the crit there, and that does a ton. And I flinch it as well. So Jirachi is doing Jirachi things, and I do it again. And there's another one, and I just do it again. I just don't stop until I actually kill off that Clef, and I do kill it off. So that's a dead Clef. So now, all he has left is the Zapdos, and the Zapdos is literally in the worst position possible. Like, it's parried, and it's going to get flinched. So, he does get flinched there, so I'm just like, okay. To be honest, okay, I'm not going to lie. This whole game, I felt terrible. I felt terrible using this Jirachi. I did not want to win this way. Like, initially, I thought I could actually win with maybe the Lottie. That's what I was trying to go with, but again, Jirachi just kind of gave me was in the position of giving me the win, so I had to go with it. So I go for the Iron Head, and unfortunately the game did not give me what I wanted. So he gets the win. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt like he needed it, so I just let him take it. Like again, like, Jirachi is just ridiculous. Again, if I was in his position, like, I feel bad too. Or I mean, like, I would hope I would break through too. So, like, granted, if I did win with Jirachi, that would have been cool. But overall, I just didn't feel good winning with Jirachi. So I was just like, you know what, it's whatever if you win. But it would have been nice though if I won though. But yeah, especially for game 2. So I'll dive into game 2 real quick.